Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. If you're new, I'm Kelly. This is Kbellabeauty, and today we are here with another trash talk video. If you are new to my channel or new to my trash talk series, I have a bag full of makeup trash, and I'm going to share with you all of the products that I have used up recently in the past couple of months. I'll give you little mini reviews, my thoughts on it, let you know if I'm going to repurchase it or not, and that's kind of it. It's just an empties video. So if you want to check out my trash, go ahead and keep on watching. Before we get started, you'll have to excuse my hand here. As you can see, one of the products I have finished up are my makeup wipes. I like the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Makeup Removing Towelettes because I started doing CrossFit several months ago now. It was last September, and so I would go after work, I would get these towelettes. These are the only towelettes that I really like to remove my face makeup. Before I was using the Target brand Up and Up, and those are good for like removing swatches or lipstick, but I wouldn't use them for my whole face. So I really like these to remove the makeup off my face. So I've been purchasing and using them, but I've used them up, and so I had some swatches on my hand, and I can't get rid of them now because I don't have any makeup wipes. So that's my first empty. I fell victim to Shiseido. I typically would get the Ulta brand cotton rounds, and I would use those for my toner or like removing eye makeup or something. But I went into Ulta one day, and they were out of their makeup rounds, but they had the Shiseido cottons. These are the facial cottons. They come with 165 sheets, and I was like, you know what? People on YouTube rave about this. They say it's like 10 bucks, but it's so worth it. They feel so good. It doesn't use up all of their product, and I decided I would try them out. I used them all. I love them. They feel really, really good on the skin, and I feel like I didn't have to use as much toner on the cotton round to get it all over my face, so I'm using less product. So used it up and repurchased. I also got this Dove Style & Care Flexible Hold Hairspray. I typically in the past would use just the Aussie brand hairspray because that's what I've used forever. So I was like, you know what? Let me try a different hairspray. And I did not like this one. It had an extremely strong smell, like almost like powdery deodorant, and it would linger. Like even if I would do a little spritz, because I typically for work, I wear my hair up in a bun, or even like if I'll do a ponytail, you can see I have flyaways, so sometimes I spray my hair down, but even just a little spray of this and it lingered forever, so I don't like that. I also have plenty of Fix Pluses. I go through these about every couple months or so, and of course I'm saving them because I'm gonna back to MAC and get a free lipstick, so this is something that's in like every empties video. I also decluttered a ton of my MAC lipsticks because I went through a phase, like honestly probably like 4 years ago now, where I was like obsessed with MAC lipsticks. It was before liquid lipsticks got big, and I was obsessed with MAC lipsticks, and I got a bunch of them, but my MAC lipsticks went bad. Like the scent was different, they were giving me little bumps on my lips, and so what I decided to do is I just cut the tops off and threw them away, and I'm gonna back to MAC these lipsticks and get a new lipstick. So the ones that I decluttered, I'll try to show you. I don't know if you can see the shade. This one's Honey Love. This was just like a nude shade, but it was a little bit more peachy nude, and I like more of a pinky nude. Then I had Cream Cup, which I really, really liked Cream Cup. It's like a soft pink. I feel like it's very similar to McIzzle, which I have in my collection, and the YSL number 10. So I would repurchase Cream Cup, but I feel like I don't need to because I have other shades like that right now. This one is Fast Play, and Fast Play is like a nude mauve shade. I really, really liked it. This one is an amplified, and Fast Play I feel like is a dupe for Twig. This one right here, I feel like they look the same, the colors look the same, but Twig is a satin. My favorite type of lipstick from them are their cream sheens, but I do really like their satins too. This one was Morning Rose. This one was a cream sheen, and I want to say it was like a limited edition. And this one, you can't really tell from the swatch, but it almost looked a little bit frosty. And so I didn't like that about it. I liked it initially when I got it, but after wearing it, it looked kind of frosty, and so I did not like that one. I will most likely repurchase this one or back to MAC for it. It's Velvet Teddy. Velvet Teddy is like a nice brown nude. I highly recommend that one if you need a nude. I really, really like it. And the last one that I got rid of was Syrup. And Syrup was like a purple mauve shade, and I really liked it, but it had like a weird like film around the outside, and it was like that ever since I got it. But like in videos or pictures, people would say like, what's wrong with that lipstick? And it definitely had like a weird outer texture to it. I love my Caudalie moisturizing toner. I've gone through a million of those. They're usually like in Empties, in every Empties video that I have. But I wanted to try something different, and I saw Nicole Guerrero use the Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Facial Toner. It's this guy here. It does have rose petals in it, which is interesting. It does have a rose scent, but this is supposed to be a hydrating toner, and I liked it. It was really, really good, but it's definitely more expensive than my Caudalie one. I want to say my Caudalie one's like $28, and this was like $44, so it lasted a while. A little bit goes a long way, but I feel like it did the same thing as my Caudalie toner, so I'm not going to repurchase it, but it's not a bad toner by any means. I also used up one of my First Aid Beauty Pure Skin Face Cleansers. I really, really like these for removing makeup. I mean, I use this in the morning and night, like I don't have like multiple face washes, but the reason why I love this so much is because I feel like it gets a lot of my makeup off. So I've repurchased, that is the face wash that I'm still using. I threw away, I don't have them in here, I literally threw them in the trash, my Cocoa Lashes in Goddess. I've had these for a while, and I don't wear a lot of false eyelashes like on a day-to-day basis, but I had worn those like over 30 times. So I actually just placed an order for some more Cocoa Lashes to replace my old ones. I did use up an eye cream. This I got in a Play by Sephora, I believe, and it was the Algenist Complete Eye Renewal Balm. You can't really tell because it's rubbing off there, but this is from an expensive brand. Algenist is very expensive. I feel like at Sephora, I want to say this was like 60 bucks or something like that, but this little sample literally lasted me like 4 months or so. Like, it lasted me a long time. A little bit goes a long way. I felt like it was really moisturizing on my under eyes, and I really did enjoy it, but I don't know that I'm going to spend that kind of money to purchase an eye cream. This product I did not use completely, as you can see, but it's an eyeliner. This is my Makeup Forever eyeliner. If you didn't know, you're typically supposed to change your eye products, like eye pencils and mascaras. You're supposed to like throw them away every 3 months, I believe. But I definitely had this for like over a year. This was a small sample size that I got in a Play by Sephora, but the only thing I use black liner for is to tightline, and I don't even do that every day. So I really, really liked this eyeliner. It didn't smudge. It was really long lasting. I would continue to use it, but I've had it for over a year. So I just want to pitch it. I was scraping everything I could out of this Laura Mercier translucent powder. I definitely, oh, there's still a little bit in the bottom. I definitely used this all up, except for a little bit, as you can see. I was having a hard time getting any more out, so I just went out and purchased another one. I love this powder. It's my fave. It's a holy grail for me. I have very dry skin, so I typically don't like use a lot of powders. I love the Belief True Cream Moisturizing Balm. I like the Aqua Balm too. This one is the Moisturizing Balm, which is more for like dry skin. Again, a little bit goes a long way. I was like using a Q-tip and scraping everything that I could out of here. I purchased this after getting a sample in my Play by Sephora, and I really, really loved it. I felt like it was a dupe for the Silk Cream by Tatcha. I'm obsessed with the Silk Cream by Tatcha, but it's $120, and I want to say this was like maybe 40 bucks or something like that. So definitely went the Belief route. I did really like this. However, I was talking to my friend Marguerite. She is like a skincare guru. So go to her YouTube page. I'll list her down below. If you love skincare, like, you will love Marguerite. I was talking to her about this product, and she said that Korean skincare, I hope I get this right, I hope I don't mess it up. I think she said that they had a lot of silicones in it, which aren't necessarily bad, but she was saying that people who have breakouts, the silicone in here can clog their pores. So that's just something to be aware of. I didn't have a problem with it, but she did tell me that. I also got this little Marc Jacobs. This is the Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara in a Play by Sephora. I really, really loved it, and this was actually a 100-point perk recently, so when I placed an order, I did pick up another one because I really like the volume that I get from this, but I'm not about to spend Marc Jacobs money on a mascara. I feel like drugstore mascaras work just as well. I also used up my Rollerball, my Giorgio Armani C. I've gone through tons of these things. I love this perfume. It's my favorite. Of course, I've purchased another one. And I've said this before, I typically reach for Rollerballs over the spray perfumes because they're honestly easier to travel with. And my husband and I travel a lot, so Rollerballs are just easier for me. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. I love this stuff. I was one of those people that was like, I can use a clear brow gel from the drugstore. Like, I don't need to spend 20 bucks on this. But then I got a sample in my Play by Sephora, fell in love with it. This was the second full-size tube I purchased, I'm pretty sure. Used it all up, and then Sephora had them for 100-point perks. So I picked up 200-point perks, and I'm going to use those up first, but I will repurchase that. Again, Play by Sephora. I got the Becca First Light Priming Filter. This is the purple primer. It was fine. I don't feel like it did anything special. I don't feel like it gave me a glow from within. It felt good on the skin, but I wouldn't purchase it because I didn't feel like it did anything special, honestly. Then I used up a little Caudalie Essence, I believe is what this was, the Vino Perfect Essence. So from what I understand, an essence is something that you use after toner, and it's supposed to make everything absorb into your skin, I think, is what I heard. I'm not 100% sure. I like Caudalie as a brand. I felt like this essence was good. I don't think I'm gonna go out and purchase an essence yet, just because I don't feel like it did anything that like stood out, and I just don't feel like I need to go get one. This little sample is the Vino Source Moisturizing Sorbet. I like this. It's not a thick moisturizer by any means. This is a good summer moisturizer if you want something light and airy. It feels very light and airy on the skin. I think I got this in a 500-point perk. And then, last but not least, these little hand creams, they're by Addison and Gates. This one was the White Tea London. I actually get these at World Market. I don't know if the World Market is everywhere or if it's just in Texas. I had never heard of the World Market when I lived in Michigan, but there's a World Market down here. I love it. They have stuff from all over the world in this little market. And Addison and Gates, I think, is a brand that comes from the UK. But I can't find it anywhere else. I love these hand creams. They're super moisturizing. I bought a bunch and I'm out now, so I need to get some more. But that is going to do it for this video. That's it. Those are all my empties. So I hope you enjoyed taking a look at my trash. If you did, you can go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I would love to hear if you tried any of these products out, if they made your empties. How did you feel about them? Are you going to repurchase them? I think that empties videos are nice because you can see what people are actually using up. It's not a favorites video where someone is saying, I love this product, and then you don't know if they still love it like months down the line. Empties, you're able to see what people have used up and if their opinions change. So that's why I think they're really cool. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. That's all that I have for you. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and do so. I do post 2 videos a week on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and I'm gonna try, I was doing so good getting 3 videos up a week. I'm gonna try to start getting a bonus video up on Mondays or Tuesdays. So you'll wanna make sure you're subscribed so that you know when I'm coming out with new videos. Otherwise, that's all I have for you. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.